Life story of Mahatma Gandhi. Mohandas. Karamchand Gandhi, M.K. Gandhi, is the father of the nation and the priest of truth and non-violence. He was the primary leader and freedom fighter of India's independence movement. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is known as Mahatma among his followers. He was great-souled one. He was anti-colonial nationalist, an Indian lawyer, and political ethicist. In 1900s, he began his activism as an Indian immigrant in South Africa, and in the years following World War I, he became the leader in India's struggle to gain independence from Britain. He ran successful non-violent resistance campaign for India's independence. He turns inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. In 1914, in South Africa, the honorific Mahatma was applied first to him. Now it is used throughout the word. He is known for his ascetic lifestyle. He often dressed only in a loincloth and shawl and devout Hindu faith. He undertook a number of hunger strikes among injustices. He also undertook hunger strike to protest the oppression of India's poorest classes. He continued to work toward peace between Hindus and Muslims after partition in 1947. In January 1948, a fundamentalist, Nathuram Godse, shot him to death on 30 January 1948 by firing 3 bullets into his chest. He is known as the father of nation in India. He was known as Bapu also. Gandhi was born on 2 October 1869 in Porbandar to a Gujarati, Hindu, Modbaniya family. His birthday is commemorated in India as Gandhi Jayanti, a national holiday, and worldwide as the International Day of Non-Violence. His father, Karamchand Gandhi, was a Dewan, CM, of Porbandar state. His mother, Putlibai, was his father, Karamchand Gandhi's 4th wife. Mohandas had 2 brothers and 1 sister. He completed his school education from Rajkot. At that time, he was an average, shy and tongue-tied student with no interest in games. Books and school lessons were his only companions. At the age of 13, he got married to 14-year-old Kasturbai. The Gandhi couple had 4 children, all sons: Ramdas, Harilal, Devdas, and Manilal. In November 1887, at the age of 18, Gandhi graduated from high school in Ahmedabad. Mahatma Gandhi as a freedom fighter. After returning from his trip to South Africa, saw the inhuman atrocities being done to the Indians by the cruel British rulers, then he resolved to drive out the British from the country and to free the slave India from the clutches of the British. With a purpose, he completely threw himself into the freedom struggle. He fought many struggles and battles for the independence of the country, and by making truth and non-violence his powerful weapon, fought many big movements against the British, and finally forced the British to leave India. He was not only the main architect of the freedom struggle, but he is also known as the great hero of freedom. Our entire country of India still sings the saga of sacrifice, Gandhiji's sacrifice in the freedom struggle, and shows respect to him. Khilafat movement of Mahatma Gandhi, 1919-1924, Mahatma Gandhi, Khilafat Andolan. After the poor, laborers, Gandhiji also supported the Khilafat movement run by the Muslims. This movement was launched to re-establish the post of Caliph of Turkey. After this movement, Gandhiji had also won the trust of Hindu-Muslim unity. At the same time, it later became the foundation of non-cooperation movement of Mahatma Gandhi, Champaran and Keda movement of Mahatma Gandhi. When the British were ruling India in Champaran and Keda, then the zamindars were exploiting the farmers by charging them more taxes. In such a situation, conditions of hunger and poverty had arisen here, after which Gandhiji agitated for the rights of the farmers living in Champaran, which came to be known as Champaran Satyagraha, and in this movement was successful in getting back 25% of the money to the farmers. Mahatma Gandhi biography in short life work. Of Mahatma Gandhi at a glance. In 1893, he had to go to South Africa to prosecute Dada Abdullah's company. When Mahatma Gandhi was in South Africa, he also had to face injustice and atrocities. By organizing the Indian people to counter them, he established the National Indian Congress in 1894. According to the order of the government there in 1906, it was necessary to keep the identity card with you. Apart from this, he started the Satyagraha movement against the apartheid policy. Mahatma Gandhi returned to India in 1915, and he first established the Satyagraha Ashram in Sabarmati. In the 1920 session of Nagpur, the National Assembly passed a resolution approving the nationwide movement of non-cooperation. All the sources of the non-cooperation movement were given to Mahatma Gandhi. In 1924, the president of the National Assembly session at Belgaum. Civil disobedience movement started in 1930. The tax on salt and the government monopoly of making salt should be abolished. Such a demand was made to the viceroy. When the viceroy did not accept that demand, Gandhiji decided to break the law of salt and conduct satyagraha. Gandhiji was present in the Second Round Table Council in 1931 as a representative of the National Assembly. Mahatma Gandhi in World War II. Mahatma Gandhi urged his countrymen not to fight for Britain, for which he was arrested. He again took over the reins of the freedom movement. Finally, our country got independence on 15th August 1947. Gandhiji always gave the message of tolerance towards different religions. In 1948, Nathuram Godse ended his life with his bullet. The whole world was saddened by this accident. He also made many efforts to unite Hindu-Muslim in his life. Along with this, Gandhiji's personality was such that everyone was eager to meet him and got impressed by meeting him. Mahatma Gandhi was a great man. He did many important things in his life, while the most important thing about Gandhi's movements was that he faced all the struggles by walking on the path of truth and non-violence.